Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. It is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. We are calling in Ascension support this week, unexpectedly, unofficially. That's what's been coming through, this energy of support for our Ascension journey. Powerful, powerful messages coming through in the past 2 days of daily energy draw, so make sure that you're checking them out. Quick announcement, or just quick shout out for today. It is my Divine Masculine's birthday. And I just want to, I don't know if he still watches these, but I just want to give a quick shout out to you, and I'll make sure that you watch this one. I want to give a quick shout out to you and let you know that I love you very much. And for better and for worse, in good times and in bad, through struggles, through challenges, and through all the times that we love each other, I love you. So I wish you a very, very happy birthday, and yeah. We will celebrate later. All right, let's get to it. We're going to call on the dragons today for a dragon oracle card, for a dragon energy card. And let's see what we have for the dailies. I feel like I'm blushing a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see what message we have for today. Spirit, what do you have to say for today, Wednesday, April 7th? Wednesday, April 7th. This is amazing, and I'll tell you why. Because if you guys caught the Ascension energy update from the weekend, which I recorded today, the same day that I'm recording all the dailies, this is what came out. It's the blue dragon from the Pleiades, prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. A little bit of a different message coming through. It was very powerful, that Ascension energy update, and the Ascension support energy that's been coming in was on the heels of that reading. So I feel like, do check it out. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description box below. But that's what has been happening. There has been major expansions of the mind and of the heart. And as the mind expands, the heart opens up, because you're going beyond your perceived limitations. You're going beyond what your mind was limited to, by which they mean you're going beyond, you're expanding in consciousness. That's what's happening. And as you expand in consciousness, your heart naturally opens up. It's twofold. It's the same. It's the same thing. As your heart opens up, you expand in consciousness, because it is all about the heart space. It is all about the soul song. And so what's happening is, it's not just about your mind. That was the old template. That was the old way. You know, clear your mind, control your mind, etc., etc. Now it's about the soul. That's what Ascension is all about. Ascension is a whole new ball game. We may have gone through spiritual awakening and become more conscious in the past, but Ascension is a whole new ballgame. Ascension is all about the soul. Ascension is all about activating the heart and leading from the heart space. We need the mind to balance out. We need that logic and that practicality, but we create, we love, and we are inspired through the heart space. Interesting words that they gave me there, but we live from the heart space. That's what we do. We live from that sense of guidance. We take divinely inspired action, but that inspiration is coming from the heart space. It's coming from the intuition. It's coming from the soul of ourselves. And so I feel like what's happening on this Ascension journey is we are having major heart openings, major heart expansions, which is creating shifts in perspectives, letting go of old beliefs. And it's twofold. It's the same thing. It's, as you have major shifts in perspective and letting go of old beliefs, your heart expands more and more. So it's like vice versa. It's the same thing. That it's, I don't know how to explain it. There's a word for this and I can't think of it at this moment. But it's like a dual perspective, or like a double-edged sword. No, that's not the phrase. I don't know. They're not bringing it to me. But it's this energy of, it's happening at the same time. As your heart expands, you're shifting perspective and releasing old beliefs, templates, patterns, habits, etc. And as you're releasing old perspectives, habits, templates, etc., your heart is expanding. So it's one and the same here, and that's what this healing energy really is. And healing does not mean that you're broken. Healing does not mean that you're damaged. It just means that you are clearing out the old energy. to make way for the new, to make way for the new version of yourself, to make way for the higher consciousness. You're clearing out the old energy. So that's what this is. This is really beautiful. This is beautiful too. They just call me to the bottom of the deck. Golden Christ to Dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. That's exactly it. And in the Ascension Energy Update, we talked about how it's not just the fifth dimension anymore. We're expanding beyond that. We're expanding into the sixth and seventh dimension as well. We are rising in consciousness. The fifth dimension is the new earth layer. It's the new, that's interesting. It's the new earth layer. We can't go beyond that now. We can't go, we've already crossed the bridge of the fourth dimension into the fifth. We can't go back. And that's what a shift in consciousness is. That's what a shift in dimension is. It's a shift in consciousness. You can't go back now. You can't sink back down into lower consciousness. You can't sink back down into lower dimension because you've already experienced that shift. So now that's the new earth layer. That's the new foundation. And so we're just going to keep rising higher and higher, expanding into more and more higher consciousness, more and more higher dimensions, higher and higher dimensions. That's what this is. And so as you are activating your higher heart, as you are activating your soul self, your soul song. Yesterday's energy was about being your true self, being your soul self, embodying that. The more you do that, the more you're welcoming in this energy, this Christos Sophia consciousness, this crystalline consciousness, this new earth energy, whatever it is that you want to call it. It is that source energy that is coming through, that pure unconditional love, the light codes, the rainbow energy, the rainbow grid energy that we've been channeling. It's all this pure light energy that's coming through, getting rid of all that soul sludge, all the old templates, all that old matrix. Now, they're bringing forth an energy, they're saying, say this. When we talk about the matrix, there's the old matrix, that 3D matrix that we're moving out of, but we're moving into a new matrix. And a matrix it's just a grid. A matrix is an energy grid. Matrix isn't something to fear. Matrix is it's just an energy field. And so as we move out of the old 3D energy field and the old 3D matrix, we're moving into the rainbow matrix that had been channeled to me a long time ago. I think we called it the Rainbow Road or the Rainbow Connection or something like that. There's a channeled message on the Ascension Energies playlist that the rainbow grid is now being anchored in. It has been anchored in. And what that is, that's the new earth energy. That's the crystalline consciousness. Those are the light codes that are coming through to bring about this new earth paradigm, this shift in dimension into higher consciousness. And higher consciousness is more love, more joy, more abundance, because that is who you are. It was just the old 3D matrix that kind of kept you in dense, heavy energy, kept you in societal patterning and social structures, etc., etc., etc. That was the old template. That was the old grid. This is the new grid. That is a new energy field. So it's a new consciousness. That's what's coming in. And that comes in with the heart activation, with the healing of the heart, the healing of the mind, the egoic mind, quieting the egoic mind to allow for the soul to rise. So, a lot of energy coming through with that. Amazing, amazing messages. I hope this week is resonating with you. Drop me a comment in the comment box below. Let me know if it is. And we'll be back tomorrow with more. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you then.